When you walk in this building, typically the first words out of your mouth, if you have never been here, are wow. At JA World, this is about workforce development. This is about preparing our young people to be ready to be consumers, employees, and business owners. We think that preparing students and young people for the workforce starts at college. It doesn't. It starts very early on, actually from, I would say, even early education and elementary school. Our students can begin to learn those skills that they need. Looking at you in the eye, shaking your hand. And those are the same skills that they will use when they get into the business world. Problem solving.
It's not just a one-day simulation. It's not a play day for kids. They are hard at work. They go through 18 to 20 hours worth of curriculum at the school level where they're learning all of the pieces that come together during the simulation. So for instance, in BizTown, they're talking about the economy, how the economy works, what it takes to have a business. You know, you pay your employees, you've got operating costs. So they're getting an overview of what a community is and the way the economy works.
The results in the classroom are a better understanding of learning the skills, the basic skills that we teach in elementary school. And they see that there's a purpose for it, because you can't balance a checkbook if you can't add and subtract. You can't work out someone's salary if you can't multiply and divide.
It would change like my outlook on stuff, like my parents, like about their jobs, how much harder their jobs are. Because we always say about their job is easy, but it's actually kind of not.
You know, sometimes you can't take the most expensive stuff. Sometimes you gotta like tone it down a little bit, like budget yourself so that like, you know, you don't run out of money in the end.
They come into the Junior Achievement Facility, they're so impressed by how beautiful both facilities are. And they come into the storefront for BizTown, for example. They really are motivated to start working. And in Finance Park, it's the same thing. They are so excited once they watch the video about financial literacy, and then they go into their respective stores before they start. There's so many wonderful things that they're doing.
All of those concepts are actually learned in a very practical, hands-on way through JA World. And it's just really exciting to see the students running their own businesses, being entrepreneurs, putting business plans together, and just collaborating and thinking out of the box.
You know, one of the key areas that we train students and teach students on is financial literacy. It's not something that's taught in our schools. And thank goodness our educators here in Broward County had the foresight and the vision to see that it was absolutely valuable that our students learn this and essential, and that they partner with Junior Achievement in order that every single student in 5th grade and in 8th grade would have the experience to participate in JA curriculums and in the simulation at JA World. One of our programs that I am so proud of and so enamored with is our JA Fellows Company program, where students at schools actually begin businesses. They come up with the idea, they have to get it funded, sell stocks, they have to create a prototype of their product or service, they have to sell it. Those are the skills, whether they are an entrepreneur and start their own business or whether they are working for another business, they will have to be successful in this global world that we live in.
Junior Achievement World, as a partner, helps us to create a great pipeline of successful students. This year, we graduated about 13,500 students. They earned over $90 million in scholarships. They're going to over 600 colleges and universities across the country. A lot of those successes are driven by experiences that they've had with JA World.